Hello. Wow, you guys are punctual today. This is crazy. Whoop. Whoop. Where'd it go? There it is. Hello. Wow. Guys, today is the day. Hello. Alright. Let's go in order. So Morph, congrats, you were here first. Then Nomeo, Ed, Awful, Onion, Beck, Ed, wow. Wow, it is Woopaday, it is Woopaday. I'm so excited, I'm so excited. This is pretty cray. This is pretty special. Update, I guess. So you might notice that we have thrown Photoshop in the bin. We have said goodbye to Photoshop because we're like, you know what, screw that. We are not having any crashes on Woopapalooza Day. We're not doing it. So I bought Clip Studio Paint Pro and we gonna use it. I've messed around with it a little bit, but I might be a little bit slow in some things just because, you know, there's a couple of minor differences, but overall everything's pretty much the same. Chat window's still the same, everything's the same. But yeah, so I've swapped to Clip Studio and it seems to be way kinder to me. Like I could use the blendy tools. I have not attempted a polygon lasso tool, but we don't need it. We've never needed it and we never will. But you know, like we could if we wanted, but we don't. So let's just like get into it, I guess. I guess where do we start? I gotta try and keep these whoops consistent. So I know that Nomeo had a pretty clear vision for her whoop, but I don't remember it. So I'm gonna say Nomeo goes first, and then I think Beck also had a clear vision, so I'll do Becca. Saurus. Yeah, that's where I'll start, I think. So don't worry. I'll make sure I get to everyone. But I'll start with these guys, and everyone else have a think about the whoopers that you want, okay? Because we're not just doing standard whoops. We're doing, like, you know, real custom OC whoops here. Like real different, real fresh. So I'll do Nomeo first because she's my sister. And Nomeo, can you remind me of your whoop vision? I know it's in my messenger somewhere, but I guess I'll scroll back. But it might have been a few messages ago. Like quite a few messages ago. Oh, and I have oh, there's another cool announcement. We have a Discord now. We have a special Jojuku Discord for Wooper appreciation, and yeah, it's real cool. There it is. There it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. So Beck's Wooper is a pink Stegosaurus. Oh my goodness. I'm having so much trouble. Pastel Gamer Whoop with Pastel S. Okay. Cool. Nice. Well done, Ed. Well done. Okay. I found the message. So Nomi's one has Pastel Tamagotchi jumper and Pastel Gamer headset. Gamer. These. And there was a scrunchie. And then while I can still see it. Hey, James! James is gonna jump in. How exciting. Alright. This one is pink Stegosaurus costume. Flappy arm. And then we'll do all for Stallion because he helped set up all the Discord. Everyone round of applause for all for Stallion for setting up the Discord and helping out with so many things. So we do beta Wooper. Oh, so exciting. Hello, James. Mr. I finally got a Twitch account. So good. Alright. Time to stop messing around and let's start smashing out these Woopers. Yes. It's not hard though. Getting a Discord account is not hard, so it's all good. Okay, pastel. Oops. That rubber is massive. Nice. Yeah, just focus on one thing at a time, Ed. Right now it's Wooper time. Whoops. I should do these properly. I'm so used to just like I scribble Woopers all the time and I'll fudge these bits, but I'll do them properly. Or you guys. But yes, this is gonna be a thing where, you know, anytime someone follows, we're gonna make sure that they get a whoop. I'm not sure what they'll look like, whether we'll like interrupt the stream or if we'll like bank them up and have regular Woopapaloozas. Because I don't know if I'll draw like 30 today. You know, that's a lot. It's a lot of whoops. Is that English? I don't know what you're referring to, Ed. This software is Clip Studio Paint. I decided to throw Photoshop into the bin because I was sick of it. I was sick of its nonsense. Alright, the ratio here is not perfect, but... Oh, he's very small. Oh well. I guess this is a girl whooper. And there's a scrunchie there. Whoop whoop! Yeah, 30 is a lot of whoops. And I'll do like basic colors as well, guys. Oh yeah. "33 followers. Whoa. That's crazy. I didn't see who just followed. Hold on. Ah. Someone followed at like midnight. Find the fish. A new Bob, thank you. Thank you for following. This is so exciting. Oh, I remembered. Ed, you followed with 2 accounts, so I'm not gonna... But you only get 1 whooper because I feel like that's kind of cheating. I don't know. I guess if we have time, I don't... no. Alright. Alright, so we're gonna have a few hoodied whoops. But your whoop doesn't have to have clothes. BT dubs. You don't have to do clothes on your whoop. Because we've got, you know, some of the whoops that I've done before in my spare time are more about like, imagine if Whooper had arms, or imagine if Whooper but the shape of his head and body was swapped. You know, those kind of fun little thought experiments. Imagine a world. All-star whoop. I'm gonna have to look up a reference of the jumper in question here. Are we having the... yeah, we should have the sleeves, huh? No. Clothing is hard. And then a little... gamer. Yes, imagine a Pokemon game where instead of like catching the normal Pokemon, it's all just like Woopers. They're all just Woopers, and they all have the correct moves and stuff of the original Pokemon, but they're all just different kinds of Woopers. Imagine a fire Wooper. Let's save this, yeah. Yeah. Wise. Woopapalooza. Save. Okay, and the jumper that we're talking about is like, there's an artist on Instagram called Yo-Yo the Rice Corpse, and she does really cute merch. Whoop around. Yeah, whoop around in the Discord, guys. Have a little look. It's very fun. And one of the most fun and exciting things is that there's a bot in there that, like, as you chat, Pokemon appear, and so you have to quickly type the name of the Pokemon to catch it, and it, like, the bot remembers who owns what Pokemon. You can, like, you choose a starter one, you like level it up by chatting. It's like a whole thing, and half of it is like kind of confusing and doesn't make a lot of sense, but like the Pokemons. Whoops, hoodies. Oh, I don't know if this... Oh, the jumper's not in stock anymore. I gotta really dig for this reference, sorry guys. There we go, okay. Oh, it doesn't have a hood. Oh well. Okay. How good were Tamagotchis though? It was so fun. Nice. Alright, that's pretty cute. Now for... Oh, that's way bigger. Yep, that's a good shape. Oh, the tail. There you go. Saved it. This Wooper is wearing like a onesie. Oops. How do clothes work? This arm is not quite, or this sleeve, I guess. Okay, we're going to have like a little zip. And I'll post these all on the Discord as well. Hehehehehe. I don't know how to fit a hood around these whoops. Ooh. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. He's stomping. Oh, yes. Hehehehe. on these things. Stego Wooper. That's right, it is a Stego Wooper. Yeah, Woopers are the best thing on earth, Ed. They are. Oh, my stream title. Oh my gosh, I didn't even check my stream title. I'm so sorry. I mean, it is technically still lo-fi Pokemon. Oh my goodness, I'm such a dumb I knew I forgot something. Woopapalooza. Update information. Bruh, alright. Alright, did that update for you guys? Consider Wego. Oh, Wegosaurus. Ah, Lemag. Ah, so good to have you. It is a Stego Wego Wooper. He's wearing a little dinosaur onesie. The eyes are not very dinosaur-y, but like it's close enough. Yeah. A Haunter peering over your beta Wooper. Oh, I'm sure we can make that work. We can make that work. Oh, incred. I'm just like stepping back to admire it. We've done a good thing. Alrighty. Beta Wooper. That's another one I need to just quickly check a reference for. From the leak or whatever. I don't remember the lore behind all that. Okay, let me just see the OG. Yes, here you go. Let me just have the image. Copy image, thank you. I'll put it in here so everyone can appreciate this. This is Beta Wooper. This is what Wooper might have been. He's so good. He's so good. We love him. Whoop. Just drink. He does look. See, I was thinking he looks very much like the annoying dog. Like, this is very annoying dog vibes. Right? Oops. So, do we have, any specific modifications we want to make to this boy? Oh, bye Ed. Where are you going? I am not keeping up. There's so much going on. There's so much going on. Tell me what's happening in this scene. Like, are we copying this pose or like what? Like, if you don't give any details, I'm gonna have him lying down. little nubby sticking out. What? Oh, that was so fast. I hardly even saw it. Incredible work. You snope him. We haven't had a bot in a while. That's exciting. We've hit the big leagues. And I'm gonna... You know what he's doing. He's wagging his tail. Wait, no, it should be... I don't know. I'm not doing it right. Hehehe. Actually, no, I know. It should be like... like that. Yeah. The wag. The whoopie wag. And he go... Ooh ooh. Except his face is much more like looking up. He has a very like... He's such a little boy. How many does he have? Like 4. That's so many. Bruh. Whoa. Now this is a whoop that I have not drawn before. Whooper. Ooh whooper. Okay. I don't know how to... That's a lot smaller than in the picture, but I just... it's a whole new Whooper. Okay, and we're gonna need to just move him down a little. And Haunter is present. I'm not sure where to put Haunter, actually. I need to get a reference for inspiration. I know how to draw him, but I just need to look at him just to get an idea. I guess you can have a Quagsire. Haunter Sprite Gen 1. Oh, he looks so cheeky. Very grabby, okay. Oh, where is he? There he is, up in the corner. He's much rounder there. Just move that. And there's some similarities here. Like this kind of spiky. Oops. How did I do that? Ooh. No, that doesn't look right. I usually only draw him with like 2 fangs. He used to just be so full of teeth. Or have I just removed a lot of his teeth over all my iterations? This is very boo energy. Lol. I just wanna. Yeah. Oh, Dad's sneezing. So loud. Shout out to the dads and their sneezes, am I right? So cute. And we'll just put that there. Maybe I'll take a moment and I'll like color all the friends, and then we'll keep moving on. That seems like a good idea. Yeah, why do dads do so loud? Okay, Nomio. I will see you soon. There she goes. No. Okay, so here's the thing. The fill tool works a little differently, so we gotta keep that in mind. Like opacity. We don't want we don't want it to be opaque. Wait, we want it to be 100% opaque. We don't want this opacity nonsense. Earthquake dad sneezes. Yeah, man. Such a vibe. And this is a pink thing too. Actually. After these, I reckon maybe I'll do onion next. And then great, onion and morph, I'll like do it at the same time. And then maybe I'll do you, Ed, if you've thought of yours. Yeah. The whoop hype keeps on coming. Maybe I'll just, whoa. What is it, this? Is this what this is? No. Weird. Maybe like that. Maybe I'll just whoa. Hit the whoa. Sometimes you just gotta try things, you know? I just wanna check shiny Wooper. What color are the little ear bits? Oh, they're pink as well. They're just like a warm pink. Or purple? No, they're like a peachy color. Great. Yeah, blue spinies. Yep, kept them. Many Wooper. Big yes to the whoa. No, Mia, you're back. You're back. What color do you want your Wooper? Yeet. Yeah, you can choose and color. We don't have to keep it to the blue and the pink. We can do any color. Lavender. Cool. And in this case, I might make this one just a little more. There we go. That's better. Yeah, these are 100% customizable whoops. Oh no! An idiot vibe. There's nothing wrong with an idiot vibe. You can vibe however you like, man. What's the time for you, Ed? Yeah, and tell us about this package you're waiting for. What's up with that? A speed cube. What's a speed cube? Oh, 1 p.m. Is that just a really fast cube? Is it hard to keep up with? Speed run cube any percent. Oh, like a Rubik's cube, but like not a brand Rubik's cube. Hashtag not sponsored. That's cool. Being able to solve Rubik's cubes is such a flex. Imagine. Gamer. See, learning things isn't cool though. I don't want to learn things. I just wanna be good at things, you know? Oh, it is not about these amateur Rubik's Cube strats. Also, all four, you gotta tell me your beta Wooper color. Or pattern. There's a lot of blank space on him. Each step has at least 100 alg. You mean you don't want a pastel? You don't want a pastel haunter? Lol, okay. And maybe I'll make the line up wide so we can see him. This one clips. Hold up. I don't like to learn. I don't like memorizing things. Memorizing things is hard. But like, all power to you. If you can make the Rubik's Cube do the click clack for you, that's pretty neat. Like that, maybe. Oh. You want to keep the same blue for the beta whip. That's cool. That's cool. So with a little sign, we can do that. We'll take exactly the same blue. All classics here. No, nothing weird. Nothing too crazy. And which name we're doing? Username? Username or real name? Is this gonna be your DP from now on? Now we don't know what color those would have been. Sheep go brr. There's a lot of Rubik's Cube chat happening, which I'm all for, but I don't know how to. I'm gonna just let you guys do that. Just the word this. Nice, good choice, good choice, good choice. We can make that happen. Back to the lines. Back to this one. A little sign strung around. Itadakimasu. Yum, enjoy your noodles, Ed. I mean, you said it was 1 PM where you are, so it's lunchtime. There we go. Oh. Ghost noodles? Did noodles just appear in front of you with no one else in your house, Ed? That's crazy. That's crazy. Ghost noodles. They'll give you ghost superpowers. Yes. Love him. Wonderful, amazing, great, incredible. Yeah. And I'll do this. Guys, Woopapalooza is going great. This is great. Thanks for coming. This is so exciting. Wow. Wow. Alright. Okay. Wonderful. Okay, who did I say was next? I think I said Onion? A Graben! Oh no, you guys are gonna get all the Pokemons. Nah, that's good. Catch lots of Pokemons. Do it. Alright. Yeah, I think Onion is next. Eh? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Eh? Oh. A pale green Wooper hugging a leek. Do you want me to make a Wooper into a leek? Do you want a leek Wooper? Ooh. Let's see. Let me just. This is what we could have, you know? Okay. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Oh, Nightbot. Nightbot, no. Nightbot, no. Bruh. Oh no. Can a message get undeleted? Is there a way to do that? Oh no, I'm sorry, Onion. I have not used Nightbot before and I haven't looked that closely. I am so sorry. How do I... What happened? What happened here? I'm just gonna turn off all these things. Disable. Disable. Nightbot just went. Alright, Onion Wooper hugging thick leek. Yes. Great. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm sorry about Nightbot just getting a little too confident there. I disabled all of those, so hopefully that won't happen again. Whoops. Okay. Leak Whooper. Looper. Leaper. Huggin. Alright. So alright, let's look up a quick reference of a leak. Just to make sure we get it right. Great. Just copy that and just holy moly, that's a high def leak. Did I bump something? I don't know. Okay. Alright. So many leak jokes. Yeah, alright, the all caps are back. Onion Woopog. Woopog. A Woop Party. This is just so good. Yeah, look, when we hit emotes, do not worry, we will do lots of whippers. Thank you Pengstuni for the follow ages ago, which I missed, but thanks. I need some kind of like notification for that, but I just can't make it work. Okay, so there's a head. There's the body. And then the tail kind of wraps. Whoops. The tail's gonna like wrap around. Yes. And it turns into this kind of shape. Yes. We don't need to draw the other foot. Yes. Look at this good boy. Yeah, I don't like having long hair either. It just feels a bit gross. And it makes my head itchy if I forget to wash my hair a little bit often, and it makes my head really itchy. I washed my hair last night and it felt so good, but that problem wouldn't happen as often if I had short hair. Oh yeah. I feel like if you don't attempt to bangs, a quarantine haircut isn't necessarily going to be too bad. Right. It's just when people are like, I'm gonna do bangs, that's when it really goes wrong. Wow, a foot of hair. That's heaps. That's so much hair. Wait, now I'm confused. Oh, good night, James. I didn't see you leave, but good night. You chugged 4 onions in big bite. How do you chug an onion? I'm baffled. Lol, some people chopping their hair, some people growing it out. It's so hard to like just let hair be, you know? Like as soon as it's one thing, you're like, it's time for another. Oh, actually, you know what? We'll make this into a feature. He hungry. You guys know that famous gif of Weeper like just slurping up the onion, slurping up the mushroom? That's such a good meme. Alright, does onion Wooper have the these? The little antennas? I thought your hair got to like a foot one time or 4. Ed, I don't think you look ugly. I think you're too hard on yourself. You can enjoy having long hair, you can enjoy having short hair. You will look great either way. Mask and long hair. Oh, leafy antennas. Leafy. As we saw a glimpse of you when you showed your cat in Onion stream that time. Whoops. Bro, I do remember what you looked like, and you looked like a friend, like you looked normal and like a friendly friend. Like, bruh, you were overestimating how strongly people are perceiving you. The bad before time. Is it longer now? No way, your hair got so long. Okay. It was so long. Oh, I drew that on the wrong layer, but it's okay! It's okay! It's okay! Well, just merge those. Good. And then here. Alright, Ed, but I'm telling you, you look fine. And you don't need to worry about it. You know what, we'll just do a base. And then we'll do some white and we can blend it and it will be so easy and fast because this is CSP and not Photoshop. What a good time. Is this a good leak whooper? Did I do you proud? Like one photo of your hair exists. I can remember a photo. I wonder if it's the same photo. Onion Whoop is not cursed, he is a beautiful boy. What else am I reading here? Harry Potter year 4. It really was the year 4 of the Harry Potter times. I feel like everyone goes through that year 4 year of like that 4th Harry Potter movie, and everyone just their hair it goes. I feel like everyone seems to sort of go through that. It's interesting. Ah. Make it a little bit bigger. Look at me go. Yes. Oh, he's so cute. He's so cute. Oh, I stopped reading. 25 kilos of dumbbells. Well, you didn't make the delivery guy fall. He wasn't being careful. Hairdressers are scary. Oh, rebuild my Harry Potter house. Gladly. I'm a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff so good. Yo, nice. Yeah, Hufflepuff all the way. Bruh, delivery guys, they gotta make wise decisions, and so maybe he should have taken 2 trips. Maybe he should have, you know, be like, hey, here's one, I'll just go grab the other. Or being careful. Ha! You were close. You were close. Although I've never felt like a Ravenclaw. But yeah. I just give off smart vibes, I guess. I love this little oniony boy. Alright, Morph. It's your turn. Dumbbells. Oh, it's in one box. Well, yeah, but that's like, it's not your fault. That's not your fault. The dumbbells' fault. They dumb. Hufflepuffs unite. How good. Yes, Morph. Tell us. Feel free to be as weird as you want. You can like alter the makeup of the Whoop. You can dress the Whoop. You can really stretch the definition of Whoop. Hufflepuff is good, okay? Don't even at Hufflepuff. I have a Hufflepuff jumper. It's Morph's turn. I'll write it. Sorry, my handwriting's a bit like inconsistent. Morpheus Kane. It's funny how we call you Morpheus when we could just be calling you Kane. What a weird vibe that would be if we suddenly just swapped. I'm gonna read that as boy. A deep purple boy with 4 horns and a gold chain with a closed eye. Ooh. Oh, like that dragon. Yes. I like, so is this Whoop winking? Is he going wonk? Is this your Whoop sonar? No, we gotta do Whoop sonar. Sorry. I'm sorry, I just keep inventing words. Alright, no wait, hold on. We can't get too attached to this yet without doing, alright, 4 horns. Oh, the music. The music! Maybe they did used to be bells, or maybe because they don't chat back. The dumbbells aren't gonna sass you as you try and lift them. They're gonna quiet support. Okay, I'm assuming that we're gonna keep this thing unless you tell me to like just make them normal horns. You're like, no. Oh, sorry, that's a pretty easy thing to change. A gold chain hanging from it one end. Let me check that Insta link. I was going to go by memory and that's not a wise move. I haven't animated in a long time, Onion. I am animator in name and degree only. It's real hard. Alright, keep it Wooper adjacent. Good. Yeah, oh man. Woopazona. Hang on. Alright, Instagram. I'm going to the Instagram link. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, so the chains are on the horns? Or just chains wherever? How do you do a Wooper with like a gangster pose? Because that's what's like. Oh, so the chain has a closed eye. Oh, I see. Yeah. Oh, I misunderstood the closed eye thing, but the wink is staying on the horns. Okay. Okay. His eye is closed not because he is winking, but because there is something on his head. A very bloody Wooper. Oh no. Is he okay? I am not gonna animate the Pokemon lo-fi scene. I will die. You guys are gonna need to donate like $1,000 to charity before I'll do that. Where'd it go? So does Wooper have a spiny tail, or is the chain have a spiny tail? I just need to like check. Oh, I see. So these pendants are like on the end. Oh, the moon is like way more all the way around. Whoa. These are very cool pendants. Do you own this chain in real life? Because it's very cool. Oh, dragon! Alright, he has his own spiny tail. Cool. I should have done this bigger. but it's too late. A nice rotund dragon. Cute. Okay. Can I scale him up? Well, here's the thing, because I drew him so small, he'll be all crunched. Alright, we can scale him up a bit. I think my drawings have shrunk just a little bit. So I'll scale him up. Whoa. Ed, you gotta say something nice about yourself one time in this stream, please. Cause we are all here to support you. This is a god whooper. You can have a small god. Small god whooper. Mythical. And this one had like the little one of them. I'm sorry it's so crunchy, but it's kind of tricky to change now. That's not, you just did the opposite. You did the opposite thing, Ed. Now you have to say two nice things about yourself. Yeah, the good advice is to practice the drawing, cause it makes it better. Speak for the whoops and they want your knees. Heck. Three ounces of whoop ass. Oh no. You need to practice You practice your drawing, you practice being nice to you. Here's the thing that's nice about you. You're enthusiastic. You're enthusiastic and friendly. That is a nice thing about you, Ed. Passionate and motivated, yeah. Meanwhile, the the whoops are coming for everything really. They really be coming. All right. Oh, the spiny tail. Yes, I was gonna make it spiny. How are we feeling about that? Does it need to be spinier? Well, let's start looking for that purple. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or do you want like a more warm? I feel like it's because you have like this gold chain going on. You want a warm purple. Whoop. I, for one, welcome our Wooper overlords. Mulberry, yeah. Looking good, nice, 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 nice. Eh? What have I done? Oh, I used the wrong pen. Whoops. And that is why we use the anti-aliasing. Aliasing. I don't know. That boy. Okay, now gold. I like that color. Onion did a really good job at the gold in that picture. Like, can I just say, like, it looks really shiny and nice. Oh. Oh, do I have night colors on? No, I do not. Ha. Ha. It just stays off permanently now. Oh, Ed. You can cry. We're not gonna judge you, man. But I am a little concerned. Whoops. Yeah. Don't call me madame, that's weird. But yeah, you did such a good job. That render is so nice. Oh, I need to pick a color for that bit. Meanwhile, is me just coloring the line art. And it does the job. It does the job. We got a few of these to get through, so you know, it's like maybe at some point I'll come back and I'll like redo the lines to be all nice and good. But for tonight I'll probably keep moving, because I make sure I'll do Ed's next, so have a think about what you want, Ed. And then maybe one or two more, and then we'll call it a night, because I got work tomorrow. I got work in the morning. Yeah, Onion did wonderful work. It is good when you get some room to wiggle around in. But I also find that stressful. I'm like, what if I wiggle in the wrong direction? I think we gotta... Nope, not that one. This one though. Tricky. Alright, we'll leave that. We'll leave that for now. A powerful and striking whip. Yeah. Wow, cubing channel. That's crazy. Alright, Ed, what would you like your whooper to do? What can I whoop for you? Haha. Yeah, I get it. Whoa. Interesting. Otherwise, if you're not sure and you want to think about it a bit, that's alright. We can move on to... Alright, James left. I would have asked him, but that's alright. Who else? Who else is hanging out? Who's viewing right now? Stick your hand up if you're in the chat and you want a whooper, and I haven't done one for you yet. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's 9 viewers. Ooh, okay. Here we go, Ed. You want it to have a Rubik's Cube with a checkerboard pattern. SDS written in mixed sizes. Is that Speed Cube Shop? Is that? Okay. The first thing I gotta do is write your name, which is very long. Whoa. A-D-H-A-M-A. I've lost, H. E-D A-B-C-R-A-P-O. Edhem. Well, I've done it now. Okay. It's done. So is the Wooper holding the Rubik's Cube, or is the Wooper a Rubik's Cube? Like, are we talking like this boy, but he's like all checkered and stuff? Or like he's just, no, he's wearing a jacket. Okay, so not Rubik's, just a cube. So, whoa. I think we'll get a lot of details in here. A geometric shape. Who would have thought? Whoop. Alright, that was like close. No, we have to go here. There we go. I don't know what this SCS is, but I'm not sure if I should do it, that, because like I haven't been sponsored by any brands. That seems a little, I'm not sure if I should be putting brand names, but I can do a cool jacket. Vanishing point, don't need it. Maybe I'll leave it blank. I'm not sure if I want to be doing brands, bro. Like, yeah, they're probably fine for it, but like I don't know if I should be doing that. So, you know, I'll leave it blank and you can write it on later if you want. I won't stop you from doing that. Actually, I don't know. So I got your speed cube, and you can wear a cool hoodie with like a, you know, a cool pattern. A different Wooper, well, he's got the cube. The cube is staying because I put some thought into that. Cool. Okay, yeah. Cool. Alright, are we having sleeves flapping in the breeze for this guy, or are we having like a tailor-made jumper stitch? Oh, I just nearly drew the exact same rotation of cube. Gotta show some diversity. Why make the cube so big? Because Wooper is small. This is all to scale. A mini cube. There, he's balancing one on his tail. There we go. Big cube, little cube, cube. Well, he's way bigger. I didn't even notice. Oh, that's alright. The details on the cubes will require it. Yeah, we did have a whole conversation about how big Wooper actually is IRL. Because it is not always super clear. Alright, there's a link here. Oh, I see. Yeah. I was gonna make it black and white, but this makes a lot more sense. I understand. With those colors? Whoa. Yes, with those colors. Okay. Yeah, I know there's keychain size cubes. I know. Pen. Cool. I'm feeling a little, I'm gonna mix it up with the, actually wait. I want him to have his tongue poking out. He's like, meh. Wow, that's a bit wonky. Why is it so wonky? Probably because it's bigger. Ooh, I feel like a snack. Guys, I went back to the super good ice cream place the other day and got Earl Grey and cherry ice cream flavor. Oh, it was so good. Okay, there's another link. I want a snack. Yeah, sorry, the delay means that I can't see fast enough when you I can't when you say which eye is good or not. It's in the past. I can't go back. Which is like, you know, it's a pain with the delays, but you know. Okay. Copy image. Let's see, you just gotta trust me sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta trust me. This is a shirt. The shirt pic. Again with the same colors. Cup thing. I don't think I want another cup thing, no me. I already had 2 cup things today. And I don't want the custard cup things. Grandpa's still in like hospital, except he's in like rehab now, but so that is good. But he's been collecting, they give them like juice cups and stuff, and Grandpa's just been collecting them and giving them to us. So every time Dad visits the hospital, we just get a stash of cup things, and like, you know, great. But I can't get through all these juice cups. And like, they're not just juice cups, there's like custard cups. And like, it's a lot. Oh, we needed the vanishing point. Well, they're fine. It's a bit of a saggy cube, but you gotta take what you can get sometimes. Oh heckin'. Oh no. Alright, that'll have to do. No, we never needed a vanishing point. Shut up. No more cup. Awful, you come here and you can take the excess cups. I don't want them anymore. I mean, like, I've been drinking the OJs. I've been drinking the apple juices. I do not want the custard cups, okay? It's weird. And they're just sitting there. They're just sitting there mocking me. Oh. Okay. Can we flip it? Easy. There is so much going on here. Alright. This one. Yep. Alright, yellow. Whoa, we are going to change that. Yellow on this one. Wait, oh, I messed it up. And this orange will probably need to change too. Just to make it a little bit easier on the eyes. The one on the tail normal. Okay. That cube is you. Which one? They're all good. All these cubes are good. Alright, here's the thing, Ed. You gotta stop. The first thing to complimenting yourself, the first trick, is you gotta stop finding ways to make everything an insult to yourself. Okay, so if I say the word wonky, you gotta stop equating, oh, that's me. Okay? That's not helpful for you. It's no good. We don't need that. We don't need that sad energy. We want happy chill times. We want you to be happy. We want it to just be nice. Just a nice time. So we gotta stop with that. Stop equating yourself to every sad thing. Besides, the wonky cube is happy. So, joke's on you, you just call yourself a cool wonky cube. Oh, sorry, Onion. I am not reading properly. Let me just backtrack real hard. Like a doofus. It's really hard to read today. I don't know why. I'm just struggling a lot. Been a time. Everybody gotta say one nice thing about themselves. It's time for a little bit of self-positivity. Onion, you are a cool wonky cube. Hmm? Yeah, you are good, Ed. You are good. I should do one for me. My good thing, whoops, is I was patient today when work was really tough. But I did a good job at keeping my cool. Okay, good night, Onion. Thank you for coming. I'm so glad you were here for the Woopapalooza. What a hype time. Have a good night. I'm glad you love the Wooper. I will upload all these whoops. Oh yeah, that's another good thing that I did today. Today I saved a worm. I may have saved its life, otherwise I gave it a much more dignified and peaceful death than it would have had otherwise. So yeah, that's something that I can be proud of. Yeah. I was signing some kids out in the morning to go to school, and these kids come up to me and they were like, "Joe, there's a worm and it really hurt." And I was like, guys, the bell's gone. I can't do this right now. And they're like, "You need to come." So I was like, okay, let me just finish signing everyone out to go to school and I'll come. And I went, and there on the playground was a worm that was quite long. It was quite a long fat worm. And it had been like, you know, the end of it had been like squished into the ground, like it was smeared there. You know, it was quite yeah, not very nice. The kids were like, it's bleeding. I was like, yep, it sure is. So I was like, okay, well, what we're gonna do is let's put it on a leaf and we'll put it in the garden, because, you know, if it's alive, that's the best place for it to recover, out of the way where it won't get stepped on. It's not gonna get swooped by a bird. It'll be safe there. And, you know, if it dies, well, at least it dies in the place where it belongs and not to get squished on the playground. So we did that. We like scooped it up with some leaves and we gently took it over to the garden. And then the girls were quite happy and they like wandered off. I was like, great. Good, oh. Good, good. Alright. This hoodie is black, yes. Alright, you wanna run that by me again, Ed? I didn't quite catch that message. Yes, black hoodie. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna go real dark grey just so we get that line art coming through. And what color do you want your Wooper? What color he gonna be? Like a white Wooper? Like a blue, a normal blue? Because we don't have to stick to the usual regulation blue, but you also can just have a light red horns. Yeah, but what about the Wooper color? What color he? Blue. Okay. Normal blue? Or like this strong kind of bright bold blue? Never mind. Alright. I'm just gonna block out the shapes, but don't worry, remember we can always change the color. No panicking. Just flatten it out. A nice greenish color. Ooh, I like that. Like a sort of turquoisey. Yay, I'm glad to hear it. Love yourself, love the drawing, all good. I'm glad I could make you happy. Did the music stop? Oh, no, it's just in a quiet moment, I guess. Yeah, like it's cool, yo. The delay is wild. It's so good. There we go. I don't know why there was suddenly a silent spot there, but there we go. Okay, let me know if you want it to be more green. Because I can do that easy peasy. Or if you like it as is, like changing up the color, quick fix, very quick. This might be my last whoop for today. Just because I've got work in the morning. Yeah. Oh, you like this? Nice. I am glad. Little shiny boy. Wait. Night. Yeah. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 little whoopies. Make the mouth light red and the tongue kind of dark red. Oh, okay, I swapped them, but I can do that. Just give me a sec to fix. There you go. Like that. What a good set of whoops. I saved that. I wish my handwriting was a little bit better, but that's alright. Do a little bit of rearranging. So many good whoops. Which one I like more? I mean, I don't remember. They're both good. They both work for me fine. It's very tempting to go and shade them all, but that's not, no. That is not within the scope of this project. Because we did 6. But we are 34. Wait, who else followed? No, wait. Okay. I don't know. Yeah, don't worry. I'll post them all into my new Discord. So you can see them, love them. It'll be all G. It'll be all G. Yeah. But yeah, so we will be whooping on, I guess. You can let me know in the Discord if you want me to do whoops every week, or like maybe every second week I'll like do a whoop. Do a whoopy boy. So like 1 week making like, you know, normal art, and then every second week a whoop. Or we can just like keep on Woopapalooza for like weeks and weeks, you know. This is the month of whooping. Yeah, so go and join the Discord. It'll be a real handy place to like hear what's going on, to know when the streamings happen, and you know, you can share your art in there. It's real fun. It'll be really fun. Bruh, I won't forget you. You'll always be a little aqua whoop doing your cubes. Like I can't forget you guys. You're immortalized as whoopers now. The Whooper army grows, and it is good. All is good. I'm really happy with all of these. I was gonna be like, this is my favorite, but I'm like, I don't know, they're all my favorite, you know? They're all so good. This. Yeah. Alright. It's bedtime. So if it is bedtime for you, time to go to bed. And if it's daytime for you, then enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you guys. I'd love to stream sooner, but it's so busy. It's so busy right now. But I will definitely see you guys on Tuesday next week. Last week I was away, but next week, hopefully. But if something comes up, you can find out in the Discord. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see y'all later. Bye.